Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Stoneblock 3 land. When we were last here, we were trying to get something over here crack-a-lacking, and it is doing slowly. Probably too slowly for our purposes, because this is now looking full, which could be a problem. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We can always just snaffle like that out, and then that clears it. But then that's going to be the next big problem. But we've got time before that kind of hits. So we'll just leave it like that for now. We'll just put those iron blocks somewhere. So we are starting to get obsidian. We'll carry on doing what we can do. Not obsidian, lava. Lava's what we're getting. We'll carry on doing what we're doing. That won't take that because that will break. So we'll pop that in there. I don't know whether... I don't know what it's hinging off. I don't know whether it wants... Because I know about 2.4k will fill one of these drawers. And I don't know whether it's 2.4k of that, 2.4k of that, or 2.4k of that. I suspect it's that one, but we don't know. We just don't know. What we don't do is know. The doing that we don't do is knowing. Basically. That's kind of where we're at right now. So we want another piece of glass there. We're going to... have to do some shenanigans here. This is going to be awkward, but we'll do it. I'm up for it. So we're going to break that. We're going to put that down. We're going to put that down. And we're going to put that down. And then we can bang down another piece of glass. And that will take us a little bit further along here. And we're slowly... Ooh, that one's done again. Look, it's starting to come good, is what it's starting to do. Which is just staggering, because I built it, and that I find that staggering. So we break that, pop that there, and pop that there, just in case we don't want to burn to death, which we don't actually want to do. Is lava is just the worst death. In so many ways, lava is just the worst death, because, and we got another one. Cool. This has gone surprisingly well. We need that to go boom, boom, boom over here somewhere, but we need to kind of build the right structure here, and that's probably it. So if we break that out, we put a lava in there. That should work for us. It's going to be a bit messy. That's okay. We can deal with messy. We can deal with messy. So we break that out. Put the lava in there and then put glass on the end like that before it decides to just pour out everywhere like that, and then we can put that there. But then theoretically we can build another one of these and it'll do the same job next to it. That's kind of what I want. That is a big hole. I can't remember why we dug that big hole. We did dug the big hole. We did do dugging the big hole there. So we're gonna effectively go like kind of this nonsense, and then we're gonna try and get lava in there also. I mean, we need less light over here because of the lava. That should be a good start. We're going to have to be very careful here, because if we break the wrong thing, we're going to have a lava explosion. Lava explosion? That's a technical term, and that's going to be a bad thing. How are we doing? 1.4. Okay, that's good. That's good. Progress is going in the right progress sort of thing, if you catch my drift. If you pick up what I'm putting down, don't pick up what I'm putting down. I put it down for a reason. Don't pick that up. That's nasty. So we want to kind of go right up the middle, don't we? We don't want to be overcomplicating things. At the same time, we do want to be overcomplicating things just a little bit, just a scotch overcomplicating things. That's getting a bit nearer, We got this. We got this. We are a-okay. So we're going to put glass, not glass, just cobblestone. So we've got more lava, which is good. Ideally, we want 2, so let's go get some crucibles while the lava's doing the lava dance. It's stress. I'm stressed because the storage is potentially going to backlog because we just don't have stuff going the way we want it to. Let's make some nug-nugs. Not nug-nugs, barbars. Ingots. I believe they're called ingots. By by people know what they're talking about. And we can make, ooh, 9 of them. That's what we had last time, isn't it? So that's probably good enough. You can have all the iron back, because I'm feeling frisky. And we've got 9 of these. Hopefully 9 is enough. If not, we'll make it bigger. We can just keep emboldening this system, making it girthier and girthier until it's epic. Beyond epic. Kind of like amazingly epic. Alrighty, so we've still only got the 1. We'll work with it. We'll work with it because more is better. We're still working on the principle that more is better. So we can throw him in there and then block that like that. I'm desperately trying to avoid killing my own lava supply here. We don't have enough of these danglies, but we know where we can get more danglies. We know where we could get more of the danglies. We've got 4 more danglies, which is probably not going to be enough. Now, what are we going to do with the lava? Once we've got the lava, what are we doing with the lava? We should be able to break that torch with relative impunity. We do have more torches somewhere. There they are. Just so that we've got a bit more light over here, because I feel more comfortable with more light. More light is more good, comfortable-wise. Okay, so that is taking its dear sweet time. Let's do a quick outrun. How many more of these do we need? I mean, it's not going to hurt us to get more than the 4 we need, but we need 8. And we have 4, so we need additional 4. And I'm taking a big chance. We might just use the obsidian that we're going to get. Use the lava that we're going to get, turn it into obsidian. That might be the prescient issue here. Because then we can at least stop the lapis from going too bad. Because I don't actually know at this point. Fundamentally, I don't know if just putting lava, just putting a void upgrade in that drawer will work, or whether we need to do something to the drawer before we void upgrade it to do that. When you're up against it with time, science is not going to be helpful. Performing science when you're on a deadline is irksome and difficult. We've always got the second drawer system to fall back on, whereby we can just move some stuff if we need to. We would prefer not to, but if we have to, we have to. That's kind of the way it is. Right, we've got our pickaxe, we've got our stuff upstairs here. We'll bag up and head home. I'd love, really powerfully strongly, to get rid of this bloody water that's aggravating my face. That's 1. I need more than 1. Come on. Alright, we need to be up there a bit. Let's but we can't do that because this is a half slab, isn't it? Alright, is there any kind of slabbage around here? There is. Excellent, that will do. That's better. Now we can get at this stuff. Kind of. We get a bit higher. Get a bit higher. Go up a bit. Go up a bit further. You can do this. You can do this. We've got 12 now. 12's good. 12's a good number. 13 isn't. 13's an erratic number. It's kind of all wobbly and bobbish. We don't want that in our lives. Right, we go back down here a ways. So we've got enough now to finish off what we're working on. And hopefully this will supply us with reasonable amounts of lava, which we can then use to make reasonable amounts of obsidian, so we can void the entire storage system. Because I don't like leaving open ends in a system that we've got working just on its own, just sitting there doing effectively work over time. I don't like leaving open ends. I like to have a point somewhere in a system where it can just splurge surplus and that surplus will be voided. That way you can just pick stuff out of it, leave a gap, and it will fill that gap, but it won't break the system. That's the plan. We need to quickly sort out some FUD, because we are getting hungers. It's interesting that you can't sprint and eat at the same time. I mean, it's logical, but it's also interesting. We have another tree in training, which blows and sucks at the same time. These sticks really, really are irritating me. They really are just stupidity. The stupidity of the sticks is stupid. Right, we are up to 1.5. That's quite a bit. That's more than I was expecting here. Oh, interestingly, that one's come online, which wasn't expecting entirely. I mean, it's a valid place for it to happen, but it wasn't what I was expecting. There we go. And then you can have that. I'm concerned that the others aren't playing the game, so you can back off a bit, and you need to get a little bit longer, like that. You see? You see? Do you see what we did? Do you see what we did? I was considering the merits of once we finished building all of this nonsense, just glass this entire floor and have this as a downstairs region, just so you can look down on it and say that's where my processing is, that's where all my basic stuff is getting manufactured. And we can smile at ourselves and think proud thoughts because of the great success we're reaping on the world. But then I thought, nah. Just like that. Nah, is what I thought. There we go. Another one. So we'll be up to 18 in no time. We may have broken something along the back there, because I'm pretty sure there's a couple of them that haven't done anything yet. And I would have thought something would have happened. They are all dripping lava, which is what you'd expect. This one seems to be a little reluctant, doesn't it? I'm sure it's just waiting, biding its time. But it does seem a little reluctant to drip lava. Let's back off and give it room. Let it breathe. Let it breathe, furry ears. There we go. Just got to give it a bit of wiggle room, you know. So once we've got that, let's have a look at our good book. Good book. How are we making lava? Not lava, obsidian. How are we converting the obsidian out of lava? Pipes. We've done the pipes job, and it gave us a pipe wrench. No, it didn't give us a pipe wrench. We needed a pipe wrench. Okay, cool. Cool. Good. I mean, that does... It's smithing table. Auto smithing table. That could be an interesting one. I'm not sure what that one does. Okay, so we've got a bit more lava here. That's good. We need to find a way to pull that lava out. And I think the pipes might be our friend again on that one. I'm thinking the pipes might be our friend. But I don't know definitively. Right, this could be messy. We break that out. We pop that there. No, we don't pop that. Flip me. I ballsed it up. Just stop that from doing that, because that's going to be bad. Don't break anything. Don't break anything. Just go away. Good lava. Right, so we break this out. And we pop that there. And then we pop that there. And then we pop that there. And hopefully that sorted that out. That's a bit worrying, but we calm down. Calm down. Working with lava is sketchy nonsense. Absolutely sketchy nonsense, and I hate it. But it needs to be done sometimes. That will probably do us. At least the lava can get away. If I stay way back, the lava can get away from me, which is, as far as I'm concerned, the important thing. I'm the talent here, you see. You wouldn't think it to watch the stream, but the recording, not a stream. It's not a stream, Furry. Today we're not streaming. That goes there, and then that goes there. Nice. That's 2 more done. A kabuki and a kabuki. Good. Take that along a bit more. Bosh, bosh. So we've got 2 more we can apply here, and then that's this system basically done. We may end up doing this in a 4 row. Because whilst it is productive, it's not hugely productive. But how are we making obsidian? We could make a diamond pickaxe. We can make a diamond pickaxe, which will probably be... Got 156 diamonds. 1, 2, 3. Let's make a diamond pickaxe. And then hopefully we can use it in conjunction with the vein miner, the whatever the vein miner is called. I can't remember. It's not called vein miner. To make the obsidian that we need. And we need 8 obsidian. So over here we're going to build a receptacle for our obsidian. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop. So we're going to fill that with lava buckets. We're going to pour water on it. That'll turn to obsidian. Then we're going to vein mine it out. There is probably a better way of doing that. Do we do one more? We need to do 2 more here, don't we? There's the 2 we need to do here. We'll get this done, and then hopefully we can start filling that thing over there. That's the plan. Where are we putting this last? Oh, this could be messy. Is it messy? It's just a block of glass in there, isn't it? We haven't got the glass on our hotbar. LOL! Let's fix that straight away. So we break. Oh, I'd like to go further back here. I feel uneasy. I feel uneasy. Even though we did it reasonably well last time. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Perfect. And then we have the drippy drippies. Drippy and drippy. They're the twins. They're the drippy twins. Let's not use the pickaxe for that because we're going to need all the power in that pickaxe to do the obsidian. There's probably a way we can accelerate doing the obsidian. So we need 8 of these. 1. What else do we need? Let's have a look at functional storage. We want that one, don't we? So it's just a drawer surrounded by obsidian. And I don't think we have any other obsidian sources. So let's go see if we do. Because that would be epic. If we could just get this thing. I'm amazed we've managed to build that as quickly as we have. That's creating a reasonable amount of lava, even though it doesn't feel like it because we've not got any additional lava at this point. But it is creating a reasonable amount of lava. We were looking for obsidian, weren't we? We have none in there. 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 And none in there. That's kind of what I thought. It's pretty much in line with my thinking on that one. Let's make a drawer like that. And then let's surround that. It's a box, not a drawer. We surround the box with wood and then we get the drawer. That's what I'm after. None of the rest of the nonsense that I was talking. We also want to kind of get rid of that. And 6 buttons. I don't know why we got 6 buttons. I'm assuming I had a bloody good reason for the buttons, because I usually have a bloody good reason for most things. But I'm just not 100% clear what it was. We have got lava over here, so we'll take that. And we'll take that. That gives me 3 buckets of lava. Whilst it is producing lava, it's not very volumetric, is it? It's not spewing the lava at me. There has to be, and maybe the book is the way forward to tell me how to make lava. Is the book the way forward? Getting started doesn't really go into great detail. Okay, we pretty much finished that one. Exploration. There's probably options in exploration for getting lava as well. Storage controller, we've done that. Armory cabinet, don't really know. Upgrades, make a drawer upgrade. I mean, we can, once we've got them voiding, boost what they can actually hold, which would be good. Make a controller. Make a controller for refined storage. Refined storage is the one that's like applied energistics, but not so mind-bogglingly complicated, from what I remember. Alright, we're getting some lava out of this thing now. And things that aren't mind-bogglingly complicated, they're better for me. From a a simple man perspective, which, you know, is the perspective I'm coming at this from, something that doesn't boggle my mind, just leaves me more comfortable. Leaves me more at ease. We have got enough lava here. It is doing producing lava job. It's doing it pretty slowly, but it is doing it. So we do have a viable option here for making obsidian. That should be all the obsidian we need. Let's grab some water and see if we can make this thing do the obsidian dance. We haven't used this in a while, in a hot minute, have we? We might get rid of it. Right, if we... Do we want to... Yeah, we'll probably box this in so we don't have water going everywhere, because that would be unfortunate. So we put that there. That's all gone out nicely. We break down the cobblestone. There's our obsidian. We go at that with that on. Sometime later, we get 8 obsidian. Perfect. Absolutely wizard. We need to do that a few times. So we could do with finding a way to basically just automate turning lava into obsidian. We've got a void upgrade. This is good. So let's see if we can actually apply that. Let's go empty-handed at our lapis drawer, which is on 1.7. How do we view the drawer? That's not how you view the drawer. No, that just, there we go. Can we put the void upgrade in there? We can. Excellent. Okay, so that's taken a void upgrade. Does it show void? It's got a little dot down in the bottom corner. I guess that means, yeah, you can see down there. It's not massively clear. But that's our void upgrade on that drawer. Good. Goodly good, good, good. So again, we could do with finding a way. So that's immediately staved off that problem. Nothing else is that close, is it? No, nothing's come close to the lapis. So that should sort out the lapis situation. We need to do that with the rest of them, but for the time being, what are we gonna? How are we gonna turn lava that we're getting now quite consistently and pretty good actually into obsidian? My brain is currently racking itself to try and figure out. Let's have a look at obsidian. Obsidian. Are there any machines that we can use to craft? A casting basin? Pouring molten obsidian? That's not going to help us. Bulk washing. Okay, that's not helping us. That might actually help us if we can get magma blocks. A blast chiller. That takes a lot of energy. When you're just putting water on it, that seems excessive. Does that not seem excessive? If we're just putting water on something? Ah, stonework generation. You put a bucket of water in it. Okay. Does it require power though? It's industrial foregoing, so chances are it will require power. It doesn't mention power. It does not mention power. Stonework generation. Show me that. Doesn't look too horrible. Pink slime. That's pretty horrible. Everything else there is doable. Everything else there is a nightmare. Okay, good, good, good. That's gone well. Probably. I mean, it looks like our option at the moment is what we're doing. So we need to work out how to make a dissolution chamber. Which isn't terrible. But the problem we're going to have is no. Is there, if I put water over the top of a cauldron, will that do something? Let's make a cauldron and let's do some science. Come on, we've got 4 minutes left of this video. Let's do some science. We've fixed our immediate problem. We're going to have more immediate problems, but we fixed the immediate problem. Science. Where's my science stuff? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 7 we need. I don't want to go, you know, carried away, but I think it's 7 we need. So we've got the cauldron. We plap that down there. Does this work in the same way that if I put water on top of that, will that turn to lava? Is what I'm thinking here. I have got some slabs. I've only got 3 slabs, so it's going to be messy. So we go like that, that, and then we go that, 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 and get 1 slab. It's a wooden slab, so it makes the system a somewhat volatile because of reasons and stuff. Lava tends to burn wood. It's technical. It's technical. So, has that done anything at all for us? We can check. It hasn't, so that doesn't work in the same way. So we did science, we found out that doesn't work. So that's not an option for us. Shuzbutt. That's not good. That is less than premium. Okay. Right. Okay. Need to think now. Plan and think. So we've got a cauldron. What else can we put lava in? There must be a way in create. Let's have a look at create. There was the washing, wasn't there? There was the washing. Obsidian. We had a washing option here. Bulk washing. If we wash magma blocks, is there a good way to make magma blocks? Not particularly. It's very much... If we drip lava on compressed cobblestone, which is what we're doing over there, we get a magma block. But we need then to replace the block we're dripping on, don't we? Let's see if we could set that up somewhere, just for science sake, you know. Because if we could find a way to wash this, we are getting the lava we need. But if we could find a way to actually just do some shenanigans here. How high do we want to go with that? So we want lava there, and then we want cobblestone underneath. That needs to be higher, doesn't it? That needs to be higher. Waste of glass. It's not the end of the world. Everything we make the glass with is a renewable resource, so I'm not too, you know, upset by wasting glass. I'm a little bit upset by wasting glass, but not too upset by wasting glass. So if we pop him there and then slap that underneath it like that, and then we put one of our drippy friends, which have gone from our inventory because we're an idiot, and then we need compressed, multi-compressed. I think it was just single compressed, wasn't it? Cobblestone? Because we can make cobblestone for days, so that's not a problem. Where's our drippy friends? There they are. We'll grab a drippy friend, and we will make a compressed cobblestone. There we go. 1 times compressed cobblestone. That's what we need. We can auto-craft that. That is not a problem. We then need to work out how we break the product without breaking the wrong thing. So we pop that there, and we pop that there. And then hopefully, at some point, that will turn into a magma block, which we can then wash, turn into obsidian. Am I right? Probably. We'll have to think about this another time. But we found another way forward. This is making lava now, which is good. We should get this all tanked up, and then we can carry on with our ungainly manual method. But for now, from Furryearsworld, where progress is slow, but progress nevertheless, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta for now.